All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Average Takes.
We are back.
Boys are back. MLB's back. We just finished up the first weekend of MLB. I can't tell you, I'm on cloud nine, boys. I know we had opening day flusters, but I'm on cloud nine a weekend in. Some teams are 4, most teams are 3 games in. We were supposed to be at least 3 series in, but we're not. Lockout happened, whatnot. First series is over. We're going to bring you our way too early power rankings. Give you our top 10 power rankings. Way too early. I mean, this is absolutely too early. It's the first fucking week of the series.
First 3 games.
First week of the season, I should say.
That's why we're experts.
Yeah. Average Takes experts. We're going to bring you our top 10. You know, none of this matters because it's the first series of the season. This series doesn't even matter. You can't win the World Series in April, but you damn sure could lose it.
Yep. Yes, sir.
So let's get started. You know, we had a great weekend. I just want to bring up a couple analogies or whatnot. Yankees could sweep the Red Sox by the time this podcast is over. They're the Sunday Night Baseball. The Red Sox were up. That could mean we only have one team without a loss to start the season. So that's kind of crazy. Right. Rockies beat up on the Dodgers, take the series. Wow. That's kind of
it's all coming.
A little weird.
A nice random thing. I did not see that coming. I thought the Dodgers were going to start off hot, sweep them, get things going, but did not. We had the Brewers pitching not look so good in the first series. Woodruff got shelled. Cubs take the series from the Brewers. That division, question marks. If that pitching does not turn around like they did last year.
Yeah.
Scary.
I mean, this is all just first series talking about. And then we had the Astros take it to the Angels, like really give it to them over the weekend. Scored a lot. It seemed like they only lost one game. Syndergaard pitched that game, and he looked good. Both of the Verlander and Syndergaard for missing over 2 years of game action. I think that was awesome. See them boys back. Pitched very well, both of them. But let's get into the power rankings. All right, boys. Let's bring it to them. Top 10, number 10.
10, okay.
Who wants to start?
I'll go.
All right, go ahead.
Mine is the San Francisco Giants.
Gigantes.
They're looking great. They looked great last year. Got some great additions over the offseason. Logan Webb pitches well. Carlos Rendon pitches well. This team will be really good. That's my number 10.
That's a good pick. I left them off my list, but Rondon, speaking of, he had 12 Ks in his first game as a Giant. That's scary business right now. I know that we didn't predict much for the Marlins this season, so we don't have expectations for them, but still pitched pretty well in his first game.
Well,
Trevor, let's hear
pretty good.
Numero 10.
Yeah, we didn't see him coming last year, so this year I want to see him. I want to be on the jump for the Giants.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Philadelphia Phillies. I think they came out hot swinging the bats today. They got in a slump, but it's all right. They just got tired for some reason. 2 out of 3 is what you're always gonna expect when you're a winning team. That's what they got today. Or this weekend. I got the Phillies number 10.
All right, nice. Well, number 10, I'm gonna get this out of the way quick. San Diego Padres, I know it's our team. I have expectations of this team, and so far they look good, but not all cylinders are kicking. They have Clevenger and now Blake Snell to start on the IL for the season. Not too good. We haven't seen much from Will Myers and some other players, but they haven't looked
seen much. Haven't seen anything.
Don't get me wrong. The Padres as a unit have looked good, and I'm excited for them, but I'm going to keep them in my top 10 at number 10 till they do some good action. We got a couple good series coming up. Well, that'll dedicate where they at, but I think that it's a good spot for them right now. Number 10.
Go Pods.
Number 9.
Number 9. Who's starting? Go ahead, Bob.
Go ahead. I'll keep it going. All right. Brewers are my number 9 team. We talked about them getting kind of beat up, but I believe their pitching could always bounce back. One game's nothing. Series versus the Cubs. Cubs are going to be good competition all year long. Seiya Suzuki had a bomb in his, I don't know, 3rd game or something like that. He's already feeling comfortable. That Cubs team could be nice. Stroman, I know, pitched today. Wasn't really a factor, but I think the Brewers just need their bats to warm up, and then the pitching it'll catch stride. Not gonna worry, but I still like that roster a lot, and that pitching rotation is deep as long as everyone stays healthy.
Yep.
Not mad. Shitty.
My number 9 team is gonna go with the New York Mets. I think they handled the Nationals pretty good this weekend. Honestly, they got guys who looking good. Nimmo is pretty good. He's a beast. I'm starting to like him. But we'll see. You know how the season goes. It's early.
Very, very, very early. My number 9 is the Tampa Bay Rays. Their pitches pretty well too. They got a couple players. Hopefully, Shane Baz and Taylor Glasnow, when they come back from injury can help the team. But right now, I think they projected to go 86 and 76 pretty well. That's my number 9, Tampa Bay.
All right, we all got our number 9s in. Number 8, Shenny, go ahead and start us off with number 8.
Number 8, I'm gonna go with the NL Central and St. Louis Cardinals. Nolan Arenado. Didn't one of you guys pick him for MVP?
I don't think I did.
I don't think I did either.
Oh well, my bad then. Guy was raking though this whole weekend. The Cardinals look really good. Tyler O'Neill, Adam Wainwright even had a great day on the mound for being 40 years old. That's amazing. But that's who my number 8 team is, the St. Louis Cardinals.
I like that. I like it. I'll go now. My number 8 team is already been talked about, is the Phillies. I really like their lineup. Kyle Schwarber leading off is so scary because he crushes in that leadoff spot, was hitting taters already to start the year. I like that Phillies team. As long as the back end of the rotation serves up, I'm going to be okay with that team. But I think that lineup is going to boom any day. So I like that Phillies team, and I think they're only going to get better. Roman, how we feeling?
How we feeling? Number 8, I'm going New York Mets. Jumped off to a good start. Went 3-1 against the Washington Nationals. DeGrom will miss significant time, but they got studs. Max Scherzer, hopefully he'll stay healthy. Francisco Lindor, they got good bats. That's my number 8, the New York Mets.
Nice. Number 7, because Shenny, you already gave your 8.
Yep.
We got 7. I can start us off. The Yankees have been hot to start off the year, and they've been playing their rival Red Sox, both great teams. I'm gonna put the Yankees in my number 7 team. This team just needs to stay healthy because they have guys that could just go out of the park, and that stadium is not big. So, I mean, anyone could go out of the park there, but they have guys that can consistently do it on a nightly basis. And it's game changer in that stadium. Honestly, like I was watching the game tonight, just one little shot could do it. It's so easy to hit a ball out of that stadium. Like, I feel like I could do it on a nightly basis.
Yeah, but there was a ball that Aaron Judge hit, and Kiki kind of like robbed it. but they were all saying they're like, oh, that's a home run in 21 of the 30 ballparks. But then the day before they hit 2 home runs that were only home runs at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
too.
it's they were trying to compare. Oh, people say a lot of things, but we get both ways. But no, I agree.
Yeah, and Luke Voigt hit a bomb
314.
today that would have been out in Yankee Stadium, but not in Petco.
They were in
Chase.
Arizona.
Oh, in Arizona. Yeah, my bad.
But yeah, I like the Yankees, as Giancarlo seems like he's feeling good to start the year. Anthony Rizzo has destroyed the Red Sox this
crushed the
weekend.
ball.
He crushed that ball, the dinger, but he's been just getting hits. He's just base hit machine. Like, I love that pickup for them because he does something that not too many of those guys do. He could just get base hits. Like, everyone else is like a bomb or out type guy. Like Joey Gallo is a strikeout or a bomb. Like, that's what he's been in his career. Anthony Rizzo is something totally different that helps that lineup out so much. So I don't know. The Yankees at 7, I feel like that's a good spot for them right now, even though they could be undefeated, but looks like they might get their first loss tonight.
We'll see. A lot of game left.
One inning.
My number 7 is the Milwaukee Brewers. Bob already talked about them. They got a lot of good pitching. I know Corbin Burns got shelled, but still got a lot left. Hopefully Christian Yelich can come back to his MVP self. Keeson Hira back pounding baseballs. That's my number 7, Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah, my number 7 is the New York Yankees. Me and Bob have the same team here.
Nice.
For the first time on the whole podcast.
Just by coincidence. So yeah, you heard what he had to say about them. I agree somewhat. They have guys who can bang, and Luis Severino didn't look too bad in his return. The pitching is a question mark, obviously, but they're the Yankees. They have guys. They have dudes.
Yeah, if he could come back to any sort of form that he was once before, he's going to be electric again. So I'm looking forward to him on that Yankees staff because they definitely need their pitching to step up. Clark Schmidt, I know he gave up the 4 runs tonight, but they're going to need their pitching to step up for them if they want to win in this division.
Yankees, Red Sox, bottom 9th right now. 3-4-5 for the Yankees coming up.
And that's an awesome way to end the game. Hopefully Red Sox could do it. They don't want to get swept in the first series of the damn season. All right, number 6.
I'm gonna go because mine's Yankees.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just talked about them. Yankees, my number 6.
Squeeze that one in there right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
My number 6 is the Chicago White Sox, and they would be a little bit higher in my list if they hadn't been dealing with the injuries that they're dealing with. Lance Lynn goes down before the season, has meniscus surgery. He's going to miss a month or two. That's not really an easy surgery to come back from, especially his size and stature. I think it's going to be the full distance, the whole 2 months. Then Giolito just came down on the IL. He's going to miss some time. Then newly acquired AJ Pollock, who had been raking for them, my fall-off player of the year. I thought he wasn't, but he just came out the box raking. Also gets hurt. Like, it looked like he pulled a hammy. So the White Sox dealing with a lot of injuries to start the season off. I'm going to put them right at number 6. I definitely think they have the depth to cover those injuries, but it's going to be a lot of young guys and some names we haven't really heard of that are going to have to step up. Dylan Cease had a great start the other night, and obviously losing Rodon hurts them now, but I think that White Sox team will bounce back.
Fire.
Number 6, who else? Shenny?
Number 6, my number 6 is going to be the Houston Astros. They put on a pretty solid display this weekend. And I'm gonna just put them in my 6th spot. I don't really like the team that much, but they continue to win and they continue to play good. Kyle Tucker had a great day. Even Jose Altuve hit a bomb. My AL fallout player of the year. So, hey, the Angels were my top team, the AL West too, and they just spanked them.
Well, I'll start with number 5 because that's my number 5 team. Trevor,
really?
The Astros. Yeah, I feel the same. I mean, that's why I put them exactly in the middle of the top 10. I don't know about this team. I don't know how they'll last the length of the season, but right now they're hot out the gate. Bregman has shown up. I heard a lot of offseason talk about will Bregman come back? He has to step up with Correa gone, but Bregman looks like he's back to being Alex Bregman. He looked pretty good start the season. And then I want to bring up Verlander. I know I got to him a little bit earlier, but
Coming off the
if
Tommy John.
if Verlander could be the Verlander of old, this Astros team might be scary because their young pitchers around him are really good. They have a lot of young pitchers that are really good. So I think if it all matters on him, I'm going to put that on a lot on his shoulders right now. But if Verlander could pitch and last throughout the postseason, I think this Astros team will be scary. But right now they're number 5, closest Cheney 6.
Yep, that's my number 5. Also, the Houston Astros had him right there. Kyle Tucker,
Wow.
if he can have a good year again, he might be the MVP candidate. Yurli Gurriel, if he bats well. Jordan Alvarez mashing 40 home runs, maybe, just maybe.
Yes, maybe.
This team might be very good.
Good pick.
Dusty Baker won Manager of the Year last year, so great manager. Can put this team far in the postseason.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on a roll. I'm on picking off both of you guys. Right?
My number 5 is actually the Tampa Bay Rays. Yeah, they're the only team that's 3-0, but they did play the Baltimore Orioles, and surprisingly or unsurprisingly, they're back to their winning ways. So the Rays got my 5 spot right now.
God damn it, Shenny. We're close. We're close. Rays are my 4 team.
Nice.
What was crazy is that before the season started, all the predictions and everything, the one prediction website, I can't think of it off the top of my head, that MLB talks and uses a lot, has this division being all tied except obviously the Orioles. They have the 4 teams winning all 88 games, which is wild to me because what the hell are we going to do if everyone walks out with 88 wins? We're going to have 2 game 163.
Oh, I heard that's done. I thought there's no more game 163s.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
It's based off of division head-to-head.
Division. Well, let's see if those are all tied up as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess.
I don't know. That's kind of wild, but I have the Rays there, obviously kicking off the season, all cylinders, using all sorts of names. Mejia goes deep for them on a pitch that's a foot out of the zone. They also are bringing up their number 1 pitching prospect, Romero. So I think that
Ray.
I don't think his name's Ray. I almost said yes. You almost got me there, Sonny. Now I'm pissed. I can't remember his name. Tommy. Easy name to remember. Oh, close Ray. Tommy Romero for the Rays. And so now they have a good young core of pitching that is gonna have to step up because that I'm predicting a lot out of them.
Predicting very mucho.
My number 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice pick. Nice 4 pick.
Want to go, Shenny?
Sure, I'll go. My 4 pick is my San Diego Padres.
Ooh,
Their first 2 starters didn't even give up a hit. So
first time that has been done since 1901.
Sheesh.
You want to know what's crazy is if you're going to give me a stat that hasn't been done since 1901, you might as well just say ever.
Yeah, for real.
120 years ago, dog. That's what we're talking about.
Yep.
You might as well say ever. You might as well say live ball era at least or something.
Since you were born.
Yeah. I mean, that stat's older than anyone on this earth.
Yeah.
So might as well just say ever.
Yeah, and we're breaking stats that aren't even in this is millennial. So
yeah, that's crazy. You, Darvish, Sean, Mania. I always get named. I hate it. But Sean Manaea looked awesome first start and the Brown uni and looked great. Both of them 7 innings and 6 innings, no hits.
But I will get real tired of the save all of our runs for one game type series. I'll get tired of that instantly.
Hate that.
I agree.
I just want to shout out Nabil real quick. Did pretty good on the bump today.
Spot start.
Yeah.
Especially for being unexpected.
Quick shout out to him real quick.
The D-backs were very angry that we did not tell them. Padres, Blake Snell gets hurt before the game starts, and nobody told the D-backs until they saw Nabil warming up before pitch.
So what I think happened, though, was they exchanged lineup cards. They all hit, and then during the time they were hitting, that's when his injury flared up. So I don't know who he would have told. I think he just went straight to Charisma and said, "Yo, you got to start."
Yeah, I mean, called the bullpen instantly.
Literally.
But yeah, they were pretty mad because their lineup had been set to face a lefty.
Yeah.
We ain't got no more lefties to give you. Sorry,
buddy.
That's actually funny if that's just like a bad hit-in rule or something. That's awesome. I would do that multiple times.
No, what if that's just Bob Melvin's tricks up his sleeve real quick?
Yeah. Fake lineup.
Yeah. That'd be lit. My number 4 is the Chicago White Sox. They got a great addition of AJ Pollock. You said Dylan Cease went off first game. This team won 91 games last year when their lineup was all hurt. They had injuries all up and down the lineup all year long and still played pretty well. That's my number 4.
Really hoping Luis Robert can keep it going. I really like that kid.
Yeah.
Number 3. I'll go because I like mine. My number 3 team is the Dodgers. The Dodgers. And there's a reason I'm doing this. It's calculated. Don't worry. I am not too sure what they're going to do about their whole pitching situation. They don't have arms. Not right one now. Injury, and they're screwed. I mean, unless they have David Price who's ready, and I haven't heard one word on David Price. They
have a lot of guys who are injured. Dustin May too. He's gonna boost them,
but that's not till late July. I don't know. I'm kind of sleeping on them. They get beat up the first series. I can see a choke in the horizon.
I mean, their lineup will keep them in it till late July.
Yes, I agree. I mean, they're my number 3 team for a reason. 3rd best team in the league. I just think that they're going to need a lot from Freddie because there are some times where this team doesn't show anything like this weekend, and Freddie is going to have to step up. I haven't seen anything from Justin Turner. There's some. I mean, it's just the first.
What about Gavin Lux? That guy's raking.
What's his stats?
Oh, dude, his stats are so good. Just picked him up in fantasy.
Ben 375. I mean, yeah, I think when Mudzy turns it around, Mookie had 3 strikeouts today. It was a bad game for them. Was a bad game for them. I'm not as hype on them as everyone seems to be. We'll see. I think there's a lot of good talent in this division, and obviously, we've seen it. The Rockies aren't going to be a team that's just a pushover.
Oh, sure, might be here to play
in Colorado, maybe.
In Colorado, they scored 9 or something today. But the Dodgers, they have so many good guys that they're the number 3 best team in the league.
Nice.
My number 3 is the Toronto Blue Jays. They were already said. Vladimir Guerrero said this year in spring training. Last year was the trailer. This year is the movie. I think they make playoffs this year. go pretty far. Him and Bo Bichette just slugging the whole way through. That's my number 3. The 6.
Oh, really?
I love the Blue Jays. I really do.
Live from the 6.
My number 3 is going to be the Atlanta Braves. No Acuna for the first month. Don't matter. This team's still going to find a way to win, and they did it this weekend.
Split the series.
Sir.
They found a way.
Split the
They
series.
found
Yeah, that Braves are going to be my number 2 team. I'm gonna
fuck.
back up to you a little bit.
Damn it.
Number 2,
Yes,
the Braves
yes.
coming off a World Series. Those rings, man, they
Those
are
rings were-
beautiful.
Oh my God, that ring is beautiful.
I love how it opens up and you have the
Opens up,
stadium.
got lights in it.
The red rubies are their homers they
Yeah.
hit, like, and
That's
then it
right.
has the scores of
No Freddie
the
Freeman there
series.
to get it.
no Freddie there to get
That's
it. Hey
fine.
man, sorry,
That's
you're gonna
fine.
have to get yours when you get it, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Maybe check the mail. I
Yeah,
don't
do you think
know.
they're shipping it to him?
UPS a little
when-
slow, buddy. Sorry.
Whenever they play each other, they'll give it to them. I think they play each other this year. We played the Braves a couple times. It feels like so.
Yeah.
I know they're gonna
Home
play each
opener
other.
against them. Damn.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Braves, their roster stacked still. You know, Austin Riley looks like he's gonna return to form. Matt Olson is gonna be awesome for them. I know he's gonna fill Freddie's shoes perfectly over there. And I wanted to talk a little bit on the Freddie Ronald Acuna story that came out. I know Ronald came out and said it was bad translation, but it didn't seem like Ronald was a big fan of Freddie.
Yeah,
Nope.
Did you guys see those comments?
I did see
Yep.
those comments.
Ronald came out and said that Freddie wasn't a fan of the eye black or the glasses on the hat and
The swag, basically the
yeah,
swag.
you know, the Dominican style swag that a lot of these guys are bringing. You know, a lot of
Bat
swags,
flips, didn't
out there.
appreciate any of that.
you know, and
He was an
Freddie
old
just
head.
came out and said that, hey, I was the leader for the Braves, and there's some rules and traditions that we follow that the Braves have followed forever. And just like the Yankees, when they have the no beard and you have to cut your hair, only could be like not touching your shoulders. Like some clubs have weird rules, man. And it just seems like Freddie was being a leader of that, and Ronald didn't take it too nicely. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe Ronald really didn't like it. And will the Braves change? Is that ownership, whatever, going to allow them to be them? Because
Nope. There's traditions.
if Ronald didn't like Freddie, Ronald might not like the Braves.
Yeah, come to San
True.
Diego. We
Very
fucking have
true.
swag chains and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Freddie just said that ownership didn't take too nicely to sunglasses covering up the Atlanta logo. You know, that's a tradition around here and stuff like that. But it's whatever. Like it's no biggie. He's
Yeah, no,
gone.
Ownership's not playing, so I would shut
Exactly.
the fuck up.
I hate the old rules like that. Like the no
Look good,
beard
play
and
good,
stuff like
feel
that.
good.
Yeah, exactly. Win. It's all that matters.
Literally. Yeah, my
Yeah,
number
I'm sh-
2 is the Braves also. Sorry, Shenny, had to do you like that. But all the names Bob said, Matt Olson, Austin Riley, Ronald Acuna Jr. when he comes
Not playing.
back, Ozzy Albies, Marcel Ozuna coming
Andy
back.
Swanson.
Yes, sir. Danny Swanson.
Yes, sir.
Swanson.
If Kyle Wright can have a breakout year, it'd be lit.
He
Atlanta
looked pretty
Braves
good.
Looking great. Atlanta Braves looking great. They're my number 2.
Max Fried got fried.
Yes, sir. Got fried.
Yes.
Nice.
Shenny
They
number
added
2.
Kenley Jansen too. Great closer.
Stinks. Smells.
Yeah, he did not do good.
Hey, if he plays how he played in late October last year, we'll see it. We'll see it.
My number 2 team, the Toronto Blue Jays.
The Toronto Blue Jays.
I like the way they hit the fucking ball. They scored so many runs this weekend, them and the Rangers. Don't really matter that their pitching ERAs are high right now because they obviously don't care. They're just gonna score too many runs. Basically, their mentality is we're gonna score so many runs, try and keep up. We don't care. We know we're gonna score.
Damn, Jenny, it feels like I've been just piggybacking off you to my number one spot. Blue Jays are my number one team. Like you said, they're gonna score and score and score, and the pitching is gonna come around. Like their names, Jose Barrios, he's gonna come around. Ryu is gonna come around. Like the pitching will come around. It's still early in the season, but that lineup, those guys have something going. You know, like Roman said, last year was a trailer. This year's the movie. Like that's what it feels like over there. They went absolutely berserk when the umpire came out and gave the call. Did you see that video?
That's so lit, by the way. MLB having the speaker, the umpires having the speaker is so lit for baseball.
Yes.
I feel like it's just going to bring
it gives it a little
fans
drama,
in
you
more.
know. He literally
Yeah,
said
exactly.
after review of the play, he's safe.
The runner
and
is safe.
The whole crowd roared in the dugout. They went crazy.
Yeah, it was dope.
Really?
Like
I didn't see that.
You couldn't even hear.
No.
You couldn't even hear the umpire say the runner advances to third either.
Yeah.
Like
No,
you couldn't even hear him say that. The fans were going absolutely insane. Like
as soon as he said safe, the place went wild. I just think that Toronto energy and whatnot, the Blue Jays, that Toronto haven't got to see him much baseball the last like 3 years, you know, not including the lockout, but they weren't able to play for 2.5 years, you know, so they miss baseball more than we do. Oh yeah.
So I know that this team is going to go crazy. And I just think that energy this team brings all year, I think they might stay in my number one seed for a while.
Oh,
yeah, Blue Jays
come on, dude. Come on.
Blue Jays looking
prediction.
6.
Remember last year? Hold on, bro. Before I move on, remember last year the
When
All-Star
Marcus
hashtag?
Semien-
No. The All-Star hashtag Padres.
Padres.
What about a World Series of Padres?
That'd be lit.
Can't have that.
I like it. I'm just
Because
throwing
then
a little...
both social media accounts will combine and be like, "Oh, we're gonna win together."
Yeah.
Nobody gets a trophy. We all win.
We all win.
We all get a trophy
For Toronto and San Diego together as one. You both win. No, but my number one team to round it off might get a little hate, but
Roman hasn't gone yet.
The Los Angeles Dodgers, mine and Shinny are the same. If you couldn't get it together, that's why I wanted to go first. If Trey Turner, Freddie Freeman, and Mookie Betts have 300
home runs this year, yep, they'll be good.
If they're batting 300 this year, this team will be fairly well off. I mean, if Freddie Freeman or Cody Bellinger maybe hits 30 home runs, both, this team is stacked. You guys know it.
Yeah,
that's why we're both at number one.
Bob doesn't like the pitching, but the lineup is what's going to win them games. The pitching will get there somehow. They have so much weapons that even if they pitching sucks, a deadline move instantly will happen. Max Scherzer's back with the Dodgers, something stupid like that. They're typical to do that. They're going to be on my number one team for until they really do
Padres
suck.
beat them.
Yeah, until they really do suck. So
yeah. They got Walker Buehler, Julio Urias. Their pitching's not going to suck, bro.
They just lost to the Rockies twice.
Yeah,
that's fucking unheard of.
Opening day, a lot more games to be played.
I just want a little drama. I just want a little drama to the pot. We all can't be Dodgers lovers over here.
Yeah,
you are.
I'm not, obviously.
You are.
My Padres are number 11. Just wanted to let you guys know I'm still a Padre fan.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's gonna take your ranking serious now.
Yeah, you just throw that at the end, like.
What? I had to, dude. I gotta show my heart for my city, you know.
No.
They didn't
you
make
gotta
the
rank
top
them.
10 for me.
They're my fourth team.
They're Chinny's 4 team.
Yeah.
Chinny's
the fourth best
a bit
team.
Early in the power rankings, I believe.
No, I'm just a rider. When this actually happens, I can say I've been there all year.
Yep. Yeah.
Been there all year, huh?
And then maybe we'll lose you again in, let's say,
in
September?
August. Yeah. Could lose me there. Might just check out.
All right. This has been an Average Takes podcast. Nothing wrong with being average.
Yes, sir. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know your top 10 power rankings.
Shenny, you got a word to say?
Later.